Oh, killer. Back out at the, I'm calling it the bluegill factory. That's what I'm calling this little place. But if somebody figures out where I'm at just by what footage I'm showing, then you probably already know where I was at. But I got real lucky and real fortunate to get turned on to this little place, and I'm not going to put it out there like that for a bunch of yahoos to come in here and mess it up. I got Eric with me. Turn him on to it. He ain't got nowhere to fish, so you know he needs him a good place to fish. And I've been around him enough now to trust him and know that he ain't gonna mess nothing up. So I'll see you down here at the water. All right, guys, we're gonna walk around here to a part of the lake that I didn't fish yesterday, where we got more room to cast and stuff. But this place is awesome, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Oh, right in the middle of the woods here. Deer everywhere. It's nice in here, man. Definitely get, look, there's a bass right there, probably a pound, pound and a half. Two of them. You'll definitely get your casting skills tuned in here, that's for sure.
Looks like something from the Angel Scope.
Don't it? Feels like there's going to be a little cottage somewhere. Let's get old Faithful. Old Joe Fly, old lady, picked up. Caught a bunch of bass on this thing at Little Beaver yesterday. Old boy that showed me this place said they was crappie in it, but I don't know, you know. Man, have to find out. Man, have to find out. There's one. I think. Yeah, there's, no, yeah, I got something. It's a crappie, I think. It is a crappie. Oh, yeah, I was just talking about that, man. Looky that.
A nice one, too.
I'll be damned. Will, you ain't a liar, bro. You're a winner in my book, son. White crappie on the Joe Fly. Guys, I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, the Joe Fly is the best inline spinner ever created. Beautiful, beautiful crappie. Oh, I don't know where he went. That's a decent one. That lets me know there's probably a bunch of them, you know. He wasn't paper thin neither, was he? Healthy. That cast sucked. Loosen my drag. Look there. As soon as it hit the water, he hit it on the fall. I lost him right there. There we go. That's a little better. Well, you can tell as soon as you turn your line loose if it's going to be the right cast or not. Now, if I can catch one. Pretty deep over there too, man. There's one. He knocked slack in it. It's another crappie too. I found him, I think. Hopefully y'all guys can see that slack come in that line when he hit it. He knocked about 3 foot of slack in it. Another pretty crappie, man. Pretty crappie. Killer. Joe Fly hanging in his head there. There we go, breaking down a new pond, man. Pretty crappie. That's the second one. They're healthy looking too, real pretty crappie. The only way you can break down a pond is to do what we're doing. And we're going to give it a good going over, find out what's in this thing. But a bunch of these will do. Yeah, I like catching crappie, man. Oh, killer. Catching him crappie on this Joe fly. It's a brown hackle. Super striker Mandy picked out the other day. That's 2 on it and I lost one. And they're in that one spot out there. That ain't it. I might have to go the other side and get on them. I definitely won't forget about them before I leave here today. There's one. Hit it on the fall. Yeah, he hit it on the fall, guys. Hit it on the fall. It's another crappie too. He's a little smaller though. About the same size. All of them's decent, man. All of them's decent. Nice little eater fish, man. That pretty blue on them. Beautiful, man. Did you? Hell yeah. Eric just caught him on them giant bluegills. I love it, man. I can't get enough of it. I'm like a little kid when it comes to stuff like this. And you know what? I don't even care. Yeah, I'll get my crappie fix here real quick. I don't care. 2. They're hitting that Joe fly on the fall. A couple of them did. I'll have whelps all over my legs when I leave here. But I don't care. See that cast right there? I don't think it was far enough at all. Because they're hitting it at the end of the cast. You know, I'm really not winding it in any. And I can go over there and fish, and I will. But I like catching them smaller fish on the end of a long cast. There's one. Boy, that was he hit it on the, golly. Man, that might be one of them bass. No, that's a crappie. That's a crappie. Yeah, a big one. A big and a good one. He's a lot thicker. Yeah, man. I gotta be quiet. Would help, wouldn't it? Probably. And guys, look at that one. He's a lot thicker. He's a lot thicker down his back, you know, this way. Pretty fish, man. Every one of them's jumping before. Oh, buddy, where you going? He could plumb up on the bank. If it makes it to the bottom, I know I threw it in the wrong place. Man, get the bugs out of my shoe here. Whew. There's one. That feels like a better fish. Oh, he come off right there. I didn't even set the hook. Them crappie got real thin mouths, guys. A lot of times you'll rip the hooks right through their mouth if you go to jerking on them too hard. Guys, I just put my jig and float on, throwed it a couple times and had it go under, but I was messing with my camera. And all I'm using is a float, a weighted float. Just like a little old tube jig. He hammered it, it went plumb out of sight in a hurry that time. Can't get no distance. Miss him. There he goes. There we go. There we go on the jig and float. They seem to be a pretty good crappie population. Every one of them's the same size, you know. You know why? Because I don't think there's no bass in here big enough to eat these. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, I bet. All the little bitty bluegill and crappies eat up by the small bass, and they probably ain't no big bass in there big enough to eat these ones. Them are nice ones, man.
Pretty clean looking fish.
Yeah, they're real clean looking. Every one of them's been jumping when I put them in the water. Go on. Wrong way. Yeah, this is the dam end right here. Ain't too bad. Ain't so much the snakes, man, it's the ticks. They'll put a hurting on you. Believe me. And that wiped it out. Guys, I walked over here in front of where I was throwing from over there and ain't got a bite. I'm gonna fish out in here some new water with this little jig and float. And look here. Oh, I missed him. Damn line was tangled up. I gotta hit it again. Damn. Man, I need to shorten that up a little bit. And ticks got me freaked out. There it goes. I'm gonna let him have it this time. There he come off. That was a crappie. I think I found him, man. They had moved or something. Oh, don't tell me that fouled up. Oh, God almighty. Calm down. Stay calm. Stay calm. You got this. I got him that time. Yeah, earlier they moved. That's the biggest one yet, I think. Now they're all the same size. Jig in his face. Hooked right in the top of the mouth. Look how pretty. Nice, healthy crappie, man. This was evening number 2 at the bluegill factory, crappie factory, bass factory. I'm gonna call it the fish factory because there's no damage done here. And brought Eric out here Sunday evening. He works, you know, 6 days a week. So what'd you think about it?
I love it out here. It's really nice.
Yeah, it looks like it should be a cottage out here somewhere, but it's nice, man. We got a row and we'll holler at you.